Hey guys, Balram B here, and today we're diving deep into drift tires. Welcome to our ultimate guide on the best drift tires for 2025. Choosing the right rubber can make or break your drifting experience. We'll cover top picks for every skill level and budget. From affordable options to high-performance tires, we've got you covered. Let's get right into it and find the perfect tires to help you shred. Alright guys, first up is the Atrezzo 651 Sport, a hidden gem in grassroots drifting. It's budget-friendly and performs reliably session after session. These tires offer surprising grip for their price, making them great for front tires. They're also affordable enough for rear tires, perfect for learning and seat time. They balance grip and slip well, ideal for lower horsepower cars. The Atrezzo 651 Sport shines as a budget-friendly all-rounder. Next on our list, we've got the Westlake Sport RS. These tires are incredibly cheap and widely available. Perfect for beginners who will go through tires quickly. They won't compete with high-end tires, but for learning to drift, they do the job. The Westlake Sport RS is a strong contender for your rear wheels. Alright, moving on. Let's talk about a couple of options from Nankang, the NS2, and its slightly more modern counterpart, the NS20. These tires have been around for a while and have earned a reputation for being very good learning tires, primarily because of their consistent and predictable performance. The Nankang NS2, often referred to as the Noble Sport, is a classic choice. It offers a good balance of grip and slip, making it relatively easy to initiate a drift and maintain it without too much drama. The NS20 is a newer iteration, often seen as an evolution of the NS2, with a more modern tread design and potentially some improvements in wet traction and overall refinement. For drifting purposes, many find its characteristics quite similar to the NS2 in terms of being a good, reliable and consistent tire for learning and practice. So, if you're looking for a tire that's going to be a reliable partner as you hone your drifting skills, both the Nankang NS2 and NS20 are excellent candidates. Now let's look at a tire that might surprise some of you because it's often marketed as an all-season performance tire. The Sailun Atrezzo Z4 Plus AS. You might be thinking, Chris, an all-season tire for drifting? And yeah, I get it, but hear me out. In the world of budget drifting, sometimes the best tire is the one that offers a surprising combination of affordability, availability, and crucially for practice, decent wear life. The Z4 Plus AS often ticks these boxes quite well. The biggest draw for the Sailun Atrezzo Z4 Plus AS in a drifting context is usually its price and its durability. Because it's designed with some all-season characteristics, the tread compound is often a bit harder than a dedicated summer performance tire. So, if you stumble across a good deal on Sailun Atrezzo Z4 Plus AS tires, or if you're looking for something that will last a bit longer while you're just getting tons of practice laps in, don't immediately dismiss them because of the all-season tag. Alright guys, let's talk about another super popular name you'll hear whispered around budget drift builds. The Triangle Sportex TH201, sometimes also seen as the Triangle TR 968 pattern, depending on the market. These tires have become almost legendary in some circles for one primary reason. They are incredibly inexpensive and they get the job done for making smoke. If you're building a drift missile on an absolute shoestring budget, the TH201 is very likely on your radar. The main appeal, and I can't stress this enough, is the price. Triangle tires are often some of the most affordable new tires you can purchase, period. When you're planning to obliterate multiple pairs in a single weekend of drifting, this low entry cost is a massive advantage. It allows drivers with limited funds to still participate and get valuable seat time, which is the cornerstone of improving in this sport. So, if you're operating on a minimal budget and your primary goal is to get out there and drift without worrying about the cost of each burnout, the Triangle Sportex TH201 is a very common choice. Okay, now we're starting to move into tires that offer a bit more serious performance. The Federal 595 RSR and its successor, the RS Pro. These tires have been a long-time favorite in the performance driving world, including drifting for their impressive grip levels. especially considering their relatively affordable price compared to some of the top-tier track tires. The Federal 595 RSR built a strong reputation for being a very sticky tire, often punching well above its weight class in terms of grip. It features an aggressive tread pattern and a soft compound that really helps it cling to the pavement. For drifting, this means you can use them on the front for excellent steering response and high levels of grip, allowing for very precise inputs and control, especially during aggressive transitions or when trying to hold big angles. The RS Pro is Federal's evolution of the RSR, aiming to build upon its strengths with refinements in construction and compound. Generally, you can expect even better performance, potentially more consistency and improved handling characteristics from the RS Pro. So, if you're an intermediate drifter looking to step up your game, or if you have a higher horsepower car that can take advantage of the extra grip, the Federal 595 RSR or RS Pro are excellent choices. Next up, let's talk about a tire that sits comfortably in the mid-level performance category and is well regarded for its predictability, the Nitto NT05. Nitto has a strong reputation in the automotive enthusiast community, and the NT05 is one of their offerings that drifters often gravitate towards when they're looking for a tire that balances grip, wear, and consistent behavior without venturing into the highest price brackets. The Nitto NT05 is designed as a maximum performance summer tire, so it comes with a compound and tread pattern engineered for dry grip and handling. What drifters appreciate about the NT05 is its very predictable traction. It communicates well with the driver, meaning you get good feedback on what the tire is doing and when it's about to break loose. This predictability is crucial for confident driving, allowing you to push closer to the limit without unexpected snaps or loss of control. So if you're looking for a tire that offers a good blend of serious grip, excellent driver feedback and predictable breakaway characteristics, the Nitto NT05 is a very strong candidate. It's a great choice for drifters who are progressing beyond the beginner stage and are starting to demand more from their tires. Now we're getting into a tire that many in the drift community know very well because it was one of the earlier tires to be marketed and developed with drifting specifically in mind. The Kenda KR20A, also known as the Kenda Kaiser. This tire has a bit of a cult following and has been used by everyone from grassroots enthusiasts to pro-am competitors for many years. The Kenda KR20A was engineered to provide a good balance of grip, smoke production and durability under the unique stresses of drifting. It features a robust construction and a tread compound that aims to deliver consistent performance even as temperatures rise during a drift session. One of the things drifters often praise about the KR20A is its longevity relative to its grip level. While it offers a decent amount of grip enough for good control and forward bite, it also tends to wear quite predictably and can last a surprising number of laps for a tire that performs well in drifting. So if you're looking for a tire that is purpose-built for drifting and has a long track record of performance and reliability in the sport, the Kenda KR20A Kaiser is definitely one to consider. Alright guys, let's talk about crucial tips for setting up your car for drifting. You want grippier tyres on the front and less grippy tyres on the rear. Front tyres handle steering and control, while rear tyres should break traction easily. Avoid ultra-sticky tyres on the rear if you're learning to drift. Start with grippy fronts and less grippy rears for easier controllable slides. Alright guys, that about wraps up our deep dive into some of the top drift tyres for 2025, covering everything from budget-friendly options for getting tons of practice to more performance-oriented choices for when you're ready to step up your game. We've looked at a good range and hopefully this gives you a much clearer idea of what's out there and what might be the best fit for your specific drifting journey, your car and of course your budget. Remember, the best tire is often subjective and depends heavily on your individual needs and goals. Choosing the right tires is such a critical part of drifting. It impacts how your car feels, how easy it is to learn and progress, and how much fun you ultimately have. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more automotive tips and reviews. Happy drifting and stay safe on the track.